Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Always down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, and holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing. If you know it's time. Time for a good old time. Time for a good old time. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. A special thank you to Mikey for his absolutely perfect timing in always going live when I'm trying to. Thank you so much, Mikey. I really appreciate it. Sarcasm drips. The sarcasm drips. Even on vacation, he got fuck it up. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. I knew there wasn't a chase. He was in Universal, walking around, losing phones, complaining about sex. Anywho, I hope everybody's doing well. I apologize I wasn't around yesterday, but we're here today. So let's get it started. Tell me what you had for dinner. If you didn't like what you had for dinner, tell me what you wish you had for dinner. I wish I had anything for dinner, and I've had nothing. So there's that. Also, congratulations are in order to Mr. Drunk Beaver Productions. Damn, I wish I was a drunk beaver right now. Mama Llama! You're here. You were looking for us? We're here. We're here. It's a good place to hang out. Congratulations are in order to Drunk Beaver Productions, who had a grand premiere yesterday. Well, are we calling it a premiere, Jonathan? And has got over 200 new subscribers. Yay! Congratulations. Also, thank you if you're now subscribed. That's awesome. I usually go live every day. It didn't yesterday. Got some news in the family. Oh, Hector, you passed 2,000 subs yesterday? Oh, my, congratulations. 2K by the end of May is one of my goals. Working on it. Got some bad news in my family this week that has been weighing on me a little bit. So I would love your guys's kind thoughts and prayers for my dad, who has been diagnosed with cancer. But he hopefully will be okay, and he is working on it, if you will. So my apologies. That happened this week, and I am just learning about it. So Hector's channel is linked on my channel, and Drunk Beaver Productions is linked as well. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Fuck cancer. That's right. In the name of Jim, fuck cancer. Obviously, I'm really thankful that my dad lives in a town where he has a doctor. I'm so thankful for that. So he has a doctor and he is getting treatment. And so that's great. My dad's pretty young. He's only 59, maybe. So I appreciate you guys, all of your thoughts and positive vibes. I really appreciate it. Oh, Mama Llama, thank you so much. First of all, I have to admit, this is a wig. It's a Temu wig. I actually want my hair to be this color. This is my goal hair, but I've dyed it dark for so long that it would be like a full color correction and take a long time. And so I figured I would buy a wig in the meantime, and I might get a couple more, because freaking it's like, yeah, it was only like 18 bucks. It's prostate cancer. Yeah, he's a young guy. He is a young guy, but wow, is that right? 6 months, Jonathan. Wow. That fucked me up a little bit to think about that being 6 months that we've had memberships on this channel. A lot of you guys have been members since previously. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Whew. It is, I like dark hair too. And hold on. You have a blonde wig, you call her Linda. You know what's funny is I don't have a name for her yet, but she does sit over here on this very expensive, what's become a wig stand, but is my old microphone that used to work that doesn't work now. Anyways. Hector, yeah, I've had dark hair for a long time, and I know there's that and this. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I don't want to bring down the vibe. Hi, Miss Crystal. I don't want to bring down the vibe, but I just wanted to share with you that, because wait, John, I missed something. What is going on here? But I just wanted to be honest, because it's going to be it's just, I'm terrible at hiding things like that. So you'd need to just know. But the good news is, thank you, Beverly. Look at this. Holy shit. And he's going to be fine. I do believe it. He believes it. And like I said, he has a doctor. Yay, medicine. My mouse is really not working very well. But I'm seeing this. Jonathan's gifted membership. Oh my God. And today is members only. And you know what we're doing for members only today? We're going through my subscription list, and we're going to compare it to yours. We're going to see what I like to look at and watch, and what you do too. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. Make sure that gifting is turned on, ladies and gents. Seriously, I need to lick the battery in the freaking mouse. Why does it hate me? I don't know, she says. I don't know. Oh my God, seriously. I seriously have to take out Jesus' life. I'm watching and lick the battery. Do you guys do that? Is that a weird thing for me? Is this just a Canadian thing that I learned, or is that something that you guys know too? I think it helps conduct the see, because look at, I'm clicking away now. Thank you, Lisa. You're so sweet. I think it does help conduct the electricity. Jonathan again. Oh my God. What the hell? Thank you so much, Jonathan. Okay. Jonathan, reign in memberships. Courtney, I love you so much. I just love you so much. Oh, thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. How many am I subscribed to? Oh, we're gonna find out together, Vicky. Lots. Thousands. Oh, Mountain Magic Cleaning. Our Midwest Magic Cleaning, Ed. We talked about it the other day. I know, it's a good one. Was that a 9-volt battery? No, they're 2 AAA batteries. Hello, Miss MB. Streamlabs. My God. Oh, while this is true, I meant to click on this. Oh, fuck. Am I going for the nerdy look today? Yeah, I guess. Actually, these are totally fake. I do this because I'm not wearing any eye makeup. And this just like frames your eyes in the same way sort of that other like makeup can, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure it's a bad idea to lick the things, but I don't have anything else to do at this point. Hi, Grammy Rita. I'm struggling to click on anything, and I don't understand why. Is it dirt? Back in the day, we used to just be able to clean them, like the ball. You know, when you get a dirty ball, and then you have to clean it. But these days, it's, oh, there we go. Nope. What is great is that I have a collection here of almost dead batteries that I'll use to put these in here. I look like your 3rd grade teacher. Lucky you, Ed. Lucky you. Okay. No licky on the batteries. I know I shouldn't do that. I should buy new batteries. Like the most basic thing that I should do is buy new batteries, right? You know what the biggest pain in the ass is? I have new AA's, not new AA's. So frustrating. It's like I was almost on it. Oh, that's even worse. That's off. I was almost on it, and then okay, hold on. This is really quality programming. I feel bad, you guys. Okay, put it on. Put it on. Put it on. Oh my God. Oh, again, if you ever wonder if I watch these first or not, the answer is fucking no, because I would not have picked one that was 32, 35. Does anything happen in 45 minutes? Oh my God. Oh. This is so good. I'm so excited for this. Yay. Really good job, Paisley.
She's gonna tell you what you got arrested for. She's gonna read your rights. She's gonna set your bond and tell you how to get out of jail. This is not the judge that you've argued your innocence to. So those weren't my drugs. I wasn't driving.
Fletcher boy, thank you. Obviously, we're gonna have to watch something else after this, because this has gone from a fucking hour video to fucking 10 minutes due to my poor planning. Oh well. Thank you again, Fletcher boy. Thank you, everybody. Hello, everybody. I am so glad you're here. Aww, Kate, Lucy. Love it. Sorry that you're having health crap. We're sending good vibes. We're good at vibes today. We're sending vibes. Fletcher boy got plans. Go hit those lawyers. Hi, Lori. Outfits make you giggle. I know. I wear my my striped outfit sometimes, Mama Llama. It's funny. God, that is so true. Terry, honeybee. Everybody take note. Wash your balls. No, there's no cleavage today, Lisa. There's no makeup on. There's no judge yet. There's no court. I do have a new joint that I'm smoking. It's called Mango Cake. That sounds good. I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty excited. We might do a shirt swap later. Once we get the court going. I feel terrible at this point. I don't remember what we've already watched or not. Your balls are way too big to wash. That's like saying condoms don't fit. They always fit. Oh no, this is not a family-friendly show. Definitely not. Come on, Judge. What's going on? Thank you.
Can you hear me, Judge? I can't hear you.
Hello?
There we go. Now I can hear you.
All right, I had to switch the microphone. All right, do you have any ladies in the room, sir?
I do not, Judge, and I am still missing 2 males.
Oh, and who is that?
Justin Lewis
Okay,
and Maurice Wordlaw.
Maurice
okay.
and Justin. Also,
All right, good
hello.
morning,
I'm
gentlemen.
right
My name
here.
is Tanisha Jeffers, and I'm going to be magistrating you all this morning. First, we're going to go over your general rights. You have the right to remain silent. You are not required to make a statement. Any statement you do make, however, can and will be used as evidence against you should your case proceed to trial. You have the right to retain an attorney. You have the right to have that attorney present during any interview with any peace officers or other attorneys who may represent the state. You have the right to terminate any interview at any time. If you are indigent and cannot afford an attorney, you have the right to request the appointment of an attorney. You have the right to an examining trial, which is a pre-hearing if you're charged with a felony. You will be given a reasonable time and opportunity to consult with an attorney, and you will be admitted to bail if allowed by law. Do you have any questions, gentlemen, regarding your general rights? All right, thank you. Next, we're going to go over the 4 main ways to be released from custody. The first way is to post the full amount of your bail in cash or with the cashier's check. That is the full amount, not a percentage or a payment plan. That money is kept on deposit with the sheriff's office until your case is resolved. Once your case is resolved, those monies are returned to you. The second way to be released from custody is by hiring a bail bondsman. A bail bondsman will in general charge you 10 to 15% of the bond amount to obtain your release from jail. Any fee you pay a bondsman, however, is non-refundable. When you are back at the post, you will be given access to the different phone numbers of different bail bondsmen, if that is what you desire. The third way to be released from custody is by qualifying for personal bond. A personal bond is essentially your promise to return to court.
A personal bond is somewhat like a super sticker. Terry, not really, but thank you so much. I love it. Thank you so much. Also, the cadence of the judge is just chef's kiss, you know? It is specific, like we are used to it. We've gotten used to it, you guys. But you have to understand the way she's talking is like specifically made to make people listen to certain parts of what she's saying, you know? You guys, I don't know what's going on in the chat, but you're making me laugh as usual, and I love it. This is why I love you guys. I feel so much better. hanging out with y'all as opposed to sitting by myself moping. But let's see what these people have done. And then we'll find some more court to watch. Oh, I guess we could, yeah, okay. Think in your head, Paisley. Really? Okay, Terry's telling us the truth now. You couldn't get the condo captain. He was so big. My God. But for the average bear, it is not a reason not to use a condom. What does she mean? What are we talking about turning it down? You mean the speed? Oh, there's 2 speeds. We're not at turn down speed yet, I don't think.
The fourth and final way to be released from custody is by hiring an attorney. An attorney can obtain either a surety bond or a personal bond on your behalf. Additionally, any fee you pay an attorney to get you released from custody will oftentimes go towards your total legal fees if you end up hiring that attorney to handle the rest of your case. That way, you do not have to pay twice, regardless of how you get out of custody. Make sure you return for all your court dates, or a warrant will be issued for your arrest. Do you have any questions, gentlemen, regarding the 4 main ways to be released from custody? All right, thank you. Next, we're going to go over your individual charge and bond amounts. First, we have Joshua Bell. Mr.
What did Joshua do? Let's take the time to guess the crime. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your votes in the chat. You can guess as many times as you want. You can be silly or serious, whichever you prefer. But I like it. Wahoo knew where I was going with this. Already on it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Charged with doing a dumb thing. That one is a bit of a cheat code. Wahoo, that is a bit of a cheat code when you're covering all your bases. Okay, I'm seeing DUI. Oh, bail jumping. He was naughty, naughty, naughty. Make me laugh. Whoa. Cole has been influenced by Florida so much that this is the first thing that came to mind. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. All of it allegedly. Everything was alleged. That's what the channel should be called, but we're not changing it now. Allegedly is a really good channel name, though. Isn't it? That's a really good name. Okay. No more bets. I mean, you can bet more if you want. I thought there was a noise associated with that. I guess not. Okay.
Bell, you have been charged with a Class A misdemeanor resisting arrest. The range of punishment on the type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond was set at $5,000. You also, sir, have a Class B misdemeanor criminal trespass, where the range of punishment is up to 6 months in the county jail and a $2,000 fine. And that bond has been set at $2,500. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amount? Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with these cases? All right, so ordered.
And here we go. I'm going to have to say resisting arrest is such a weird charge to be alone. Right? Like, I don't know. My brain, I don't know. I get it. Like, you have to do what you're told by a law enforcement officer. We understand that. But when your only charge is resisting arrest, like, that makes you ponder something, right? Like, why were they being arrested? But yeah, I know that could be. It could be this, Bill. It could be this. See, the lawyer lady that lives inside of me that never went to school, that plays one on TV, thought, how can you be, resist arrest unless you're being arrested for something else? But basically, the second that you sort of resist, we see it all the time in the videos. You know what I'm saying? You know the videos I'm talking about. Lawyer lady. Hey, you know what I was thinking? Actually, no, I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to wait till after jury duty. Remember, we have jury duty coming up for me personally that I am praying to get on, the opposite effect of everybody else. But I have looked up how to get on jury duty more likely. I've already practiced being quiet and demure. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Okay. Because once again, not speaking is difficult. And hi, Army brat. So part of what my plan is for jury duty is like, shut up, obviously. But like, it's just difficult. It's also why I've told this story before. I type really fast and I used to want to be a court reporter, but one of my good friends was like, but you're not going to be able to talk all day. And I was like, what? She was like, you won't even be able to speak all the day during court. And I was just like, oh my God, you're right. And she's like, I don't actually think you could do that. Like, I actually do not believe that you will not be able to do that every single day, all day long. And I know I won't be able to yell at the judge. I know I'm going to be taking my furious notes. We can't get ahead of ourselves. I haven't been selected yet. I'm excited. I'm not going to ask I know I asked too many questions too. I am putting aside my normal person. I am not bringing Paisley to jury duty. Okay. We have to come somebody else because Paisley will not get on jury duty. The girl that's going to get on jury duty is very quiet. She doesn't ask very many questions at all. She's a freelance video editor, and she's not even particularly interested in law. She has a pretty good resting whatever face. And that is who we're going with. Okay. And I've written this plan out, which is funny to a lot of people. Like, I have to like write this plan out. Like, okay, here we go. But that's the goal. Because if I waltz in there, Paisley, and I'm like, yo, bitches, last night we watched a divorce for 6 hours, which I did commentary on. And I roasted the lawyers because of their poor performance. I just don't think they're going to take it very well. I would not be able to stream anything. No. What I would be able to, I don't know. I have to learn about talking about it. I don't think this is a good idea. I think I will wear real glasses, MB. I'm going to get glasses. I'm going to put the lenses in them. They're not going to do anything. I'm going to put the lenses in them. I'm actually going to pull out my real hair for jury duty. I think it'll be perfect. It will be gray and terrible, and I think that's better than that. I would love to be on a freaking high profile murder trial, but But this is a 5-day criminal trial. I don't know what else more about it. What I will say is that one of my former jobs that I'm not going to talk about either, unless they specifically ask me, was like I used to work for the Attorney General's office. So watching trials about money laundering and taking notes and like finding discrepancies and things like that. So that's probably not a good point to bring up when I'm being interviewed for jury duty. If I want to be on the jury. If I didn't want to be on the jury, it would be perfect. I would probably get out of it right there. But I'm just not going to mention it. I don't work there anymore. I've looked into the legalities. It's not illegal. I'm not lying. I will be honest. I will just be the opposite of myself. Yes. Yes, Terry. These are the things I need. I'm perfect at this, though. Yes. Oh, I've been thinking it's almost something. No, and I can't do that. I don't think we're going to be sequestered, and they pay $20 a day, which is terrible. Again, I got to be quiet. But here's the reality is, once I'm on that jury, I will absolutely be the foreperson of that jury, and I will fucking never forget the experience. It will be amazing. I'm sure I can write a fictional book about it. Anyways, let's keep going.
Mr. Bell, pretrial services has determined that you qualify for personal bond, so you will be processed for release within the next 4 to 6 hours. Do you have any questions about that process, sir? Thank you, sir. Next, we have Jose Valenzuela.
Yeah.
Mr. Valenzuela, you have been charged with a Class A misdemeanor assault causing bodily injury. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond has been set at $5,000. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount? Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help
Yes.
with this case? All right, so ordered. Mr. Valenzuela, it looks like pretrial services did not grant you personal bond because they're saying you're already out on bond. So look, it appears that your attorney is Isabel Johns. You know who that is, right? That's who's representing you on the other case. Is that right?
So me, Joshua Bell, I'm already out.
No, Joshua, you're gonna be released in a couple hours.
Talking to me, man, right? Talking to me, Valenzuela?
Yeah.
Great.
No, that's okay. You're familiar. This is your attorney, Isabel Johns. She's got you out previously. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, but she's the DUI lawyer. I don't know if she can represent on this one.
Right. So are you requesting that I appoint an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
Yes, ma'am, please, I don't got no money.
Okay, so the way you can make this go faster, you can't qualify for a personal bond via pretrial because you're already out on one of their bonds. But you just have to give Ms. Johns a call, let her know you've been rearrested, and she can get you out for free on personal bonds, so she's already
How can I
previously.
give them a call? I don't got their numbers and nothing. How can I get the information?
Sure, Roars, can you write this number down for him?
Yes, Judge.
All right, her name is Isabel Johns. Johns.
Got it.
And she works.
Got it.
So you just need to give her a call in the morning, sir, and let her know that you've been rearrested. She could get you out for free on personal bond.
All right, thank you.
You're very welcome, sir. Take care of yourself.
Thanks.
Next, we have Martin Bermudez. Mr. Bermudez, you've been charged with a Class B misdemeanor driving while intoxicated. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 6 months in the county jail and a $2,000 fine. That bond has been set at $3,500. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount? Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so ordered. Mr. Bermudez, because you're on probation, pretrial services won't grant you another personal bond on your own, but an attorney can obtain that personal bond for you free of charge. So when they come to see you, just fill out that paperwork. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. When are they gonna come see me?
Yeah, it'll be 1 to 2 days. We're at the weekend. So it'll be 1 to 2 days. But if you need to get out faster, you'll have to pay the going rate to get out of jail, which is 5 to 10% of the bond amount. So in your case, anywhere between $150 to $350 to any attorney or bondsman of your choice.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, take care of yourself, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Next, we have Owen Lucente. Lucente? I hope I'm pronouncing your last name correctly, sir.
Yep.
All right, you have been charged with 2 Class A misdemeanors. The range of punishment on those types of offenses in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. The first Class A misdemeanor has been styled as an assault causing bodily injury. That bond has been set at $5,000 plus a mental health evaluation. The second Class A misdemeanor has been styled as an interference with an emergency call, and that bond was also set at $5,000. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amounts?
How can I get, how can I work with my attorneys for, set of personal bonds?
I'm sorry, Roars, I can't hear him unless he talks directly into the mic. Can you have him come to the mic? Thank you, sir. All right, what's your question? My apologies.
I'm just wondering how I can get a personal bond or speak with my attorney to get bailed out. He told me I could get out today, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, who is your attorney, sir?
Ben Gergen.
Oh,
That's
yes,
from-
Mr. Gergen, I know him. He's a very good attorney. Please tell him I said hello. Yep, you're gonna be given access to the phone now that you've seen me and been magistrated. Just give Mr. Gergen's office a call. He'll let you know what the status of him posting that bond is. Okay?
Okay, could I have the number written down? I don't have it memorized in my head, so.
Sure. You are gonna be given access to the phone and the phone book. But Roars, could you give him this number, sir?
I don't have it. No, I don't.
It's gonna be Roars, just let me know when you're ready.
All right, Judge, go ahead.
It's
Got it.
all right, thank you, sir. Next, we have Clemente Garcia. All right, Mr. Garcia, you've been charged with a second-degree felony aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is up to a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 20 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine. That bond was set at $15,000. And you also have a third-degree felony unlawful possession of a firearm by felon, where the range of punishment is a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 10 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine. And that bond was set at $10,000. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amounts?
No, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes,
so
sir. Damn right it is.
Officer Roars, is that everyone in the room, sir?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Thank you for your service this morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Damn, Mama Llama. Damn, chicka wow wow. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for the 6 months. So hold on, let's finish watching something else. We started watching Small Claims Court I think on Friday night, and I think there's one case left. Let me find it. And then that will be our Sunday Court Watchers Anonymous meeting. And please keep in mind, if you need your paperwork signed, let me know. I'm happy to sign it for you. And then your court paperwork. Then we're going to do members only. We're doing a fun little, I guess, go through of my Vidya or my subscriptions. Yay! Jim Huntsman. Thank you. 6 plus 6 is a year almost, but that's not how that works. Anyways, so give me 1 second. Let me put the rest of that.
And
No, we were partway through. All right. We already listened to the first case with Justin up there. So it's this case. Here we go. Here we go. Oh fuck. Oh. Okay. Sign your boobs. Oh my god. Yeah, in person always. Okay. Let's go.
all right. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we'll go to Stephen Malone, Austin Woody, Garcia Bell. And all unmute and raise your right hands, please. And Mr. Woody, you'll need to get that unmuted there. No, not your child, the monitor. There we go. Do you swear the testimony in this case to be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Each answer yes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, this is a claim for return of $1,440 as a principal on a loan for purchase of a car. Is that right, Mr. Malone?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and I'm pretty sure I saw in there someplace, Mr. Woody, that you and Ms. Bell were admitting that you owed $1,260 on the loan. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so I have to
Listen to the lady, Fletcher boy. Listen to her. Have fun. Bye.
ask, are we really fighting over $180 here?
No, Your Honor.
What else are we fighting over?
There were late fees that were attached to this agreement. And every day that goes by, it was a $5 late fee per the agreement.
I just want to address one quick thing. Normally, I block out children from court streams, but I've learned to be discerning in my editing. And this child is young enough that they are not reacting to the court case. They shouldn't be there, but they are likely not being impacted necessarily. So, and they're too young, like they're not going to look like that when they're old. So I'm choosing not to place myself over the square. But if the kid was like older and like, or like being called as a witness, then you'd probably see me change my mind on that. But I'm just a person, so I just sort of do as best I can. We sort of tackle these things together.
That we signed originally.
All right.
Right? Like I have questions too. I feel like she's not, but feel like she is. I don't like the sympathy tactic. Yeah, but sometimes what I mean is like I'll protect a kid that is like 11 or 10, even like just older. You know, the few times that we've seen that, I really don't like that, and I'll block them out, even if their parent put them on there. Now, who amongst us is going to feel like a dick if that turns out to not be a child?
Your Honor.
Just a second, Mr. Moon.
I'm a bad person. No. Lovely to see you, Mama Llama. Have a great night. What's a court reporter on a speaking spot? Judge, what are you reading? Sir, that child needs a haircut. It's going to get a neck injury trying to see off that fringe. I think you need to give the child a haircut. Seriously, it's like, Dad, I can't see.
All right, I guess first thing I should do is correct a name because I believe it's Gracia, not Garcia, correct?
Correct. She's actually not here. She had to run to the airport and pick up a family member. But
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
Grace Bell, not Gracia Williams. Your Honor.
And you say Gracia?
Gracia.
Gracia. Okay. All right. So we'll correct that. Get a new form typed up then. Yeah.
Judgy, come on. Do some talking or some walking or something. Some lawn.
Okay, so
Thank you.
looking at your summary sheet, Mr. Malone, and I know you were going to comment about something. Let me run through this, and then if you have a comment, I'll hear from you. Yeah,
Okay.
you're indicating the principal on the loan now is $1,387.99. You have a request for attorney's fees in there. We'll talk about that. You have a filing fee in there. We'll talk about that. The service fee, we'll talk about that. But and then you have a spot for additional late fees, and you've left that blank. So what do you believe your late fees are right now?
As of today, it would total exactly $500. But if we got some sort of payment today, that'd be $495.
Okay, so as of today, incurred prior to today, $495.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
But what I was
in late fees, in late fees.
just in late fees. I mean, this
Okay.
is going on like 15 months.
Okay, all right.
So what I was going to mention to you, sir,
Yep.
you know, when we worked with mediation there, I was trying to find some common ground in the middle where we could just get this behind us. And even though my total fees and expenses, and I probably am not going to get an attorney fee added on this, I was just going to settle it for like $1,500 and be done with it. And that would take out a big share of the late fees and take out the attorney fees also.
Okay. Yeah, that's why we attempt mediation. Like I said, if it comes to me, all I do is apply the law. I
Okay.
cannot get involved with the parties as far as suggesting one way or the other to resolve the matter.
Yes, sir.
All right, so as I understand it then, the principal on the loan is $1387.99. You are claiming $500 late fees plus the attorney's fees, filing fee, and service fee.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Mr. Woody, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. So we have been paying steadily on the phone ever since we took it out. We got $2,000, and I understood that we would have to pay back $2,200. And for a grand total, I have a total payment of $960, I believe, that we paid Steve Malone. And we have been late a couple of times, but every single time they gave us a grace period because they knew that we were struggling. But ever since he's gotten aggressive and threatened to repossess the van earlier this year, and stuff like that, it's just, and then like also getting sent to court after I got served.
Is he videotaping this right now? I think that the one guy is videotaping this.
Paperwork. I thought it'd be best for the court to figure it out. So I think he keeps racking up late fees whenever I don't think that's fair, whenever he had already sent us to court for a set amount.
Okay. All right. Looking at the lease agreement or loan agreement, looks like that was signed by both you and Gracia on the 25th of February of last year.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And Mr. Malone, Mr. Woody said they've paid a total of $960 on the original loan of $2,200. Is that what you have received from them?
I would have to go back in and look through the sheets on that, sir, but that may be accurate. Let me see here. Because I received total payments. I'm sorry. You give me just a moment, please.
Sure.
According to my calculations, I've received $815, but that.
Actually, yeah, just so you know, I'm looking at your, I'm not sure what you call it, but your ledger, and it shows $960 as amount received.
Okay, okay.
By you on the loan.
All right.
So I was just calculating that.
Thank you.
Yep. And upon receipt of the last amount from Mr. Woody and Ms. Bell, it showed, while also calculating in the late fees, $1387.99 is the balance owing, which is what you had indicated was the principal owed at this point plus the other costs that you are seeking.
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Woody, anything else you want to say?
Yes, Your Honor, by my calculations and what I feel that we owe Steve Malone is a total of $1,240.
Okay, yeah, but that's with your understanding as to your obligation on late fees, that in a number of the late fee incidents that you are thinking that that was waived or not imposed. Is that correct?
Correct. Ever since we got, the court paperwork saying that we were going to court, I was like, figured that it gets sorted out in court. Like it's
Right.
thought I can figure it out in court at that point.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I don't know if Mr. Malone is the one who drafted the loan agreement, but it's a pretty sophisticated loan agreement between private parties.
Oh my God, Judge was like coming in his pants this day over all these forms. It's so weird.
And Mr. Malone, did you draft it? Did you have counsel? You probably had the Lacey Law Group, it looks like you were serving as your attorneys. Is that right?
Well, I drafted the agreement, picked it up off of the internet, but I consulted with Lacey Law Group to ask for advice on pursuing this.
Okay.
And
All right.
advice of counsel, they said I would go after it.
Right. Okay. All right. My point essentially being that it's a fairly sophisticated loan agreement between private parties. But I guess that happens these days when people have access to online information, which can standardize a lot of things. So anyway, it's a fairly well put together document, and it has the signature of all the parties to it, which brings me to the point that I was making this morning. I am sure two of you were understanding me when I was indicating that passion and moral high ground.
Passion, more energy, more energy.
Are things that I can't consider in making decisions. And that's why I think, mediation is so important. Because when it comes to me, the decision comes to the judge, all I can do is look at what the law says in a particular case. And, some would say or have said, so this isn't original for me, the law is a cruel mistress. I just apply the law, and that's all I can do. In this case, the law is governed by a signed agreement. I had also referenced contractual agreements between parties, and a lot of loans between parties don't have written agreements. This one has a very sophisticated written agreement, which has a very firm and defined provision for late fees. And essentially, Mr. Woody, you're asking me to say that due to the equities of the situation, I should understand that late fees charged after Mr. Malone had indicated he was just going to come out and personally take
More energy, more energy. No, did you pass? Congratulations. Judge is like, it's like his origin story. My cruel, cruel mistress. Also, I'm eating chips. Suck it. They're all dressed chips, very Canadian.
Possession of the car, or, the relationship had deteriorated to the point that you thought it was not worth paying the late fees or unfair to pay the late fees. The contract, which is the law that I have to apply in this case, didn't allow for that. It just says if it's late, you incur a fee. So that being the case, I can make no other finding other than that Mr. Malone is entitled to the principal as well as to the provision of the late fees. Mr. Malone understands that I am not going to award him the attorney's fees that he sought.
I love The Big Bang Theory. I've watched it all. Also, How I Met Your Mother. I'm a 2000s bitch. It's also why I like law stuff, like Judge Judy back in the day. Where's my Judge Judy book? She says loudly to herself. Lisa, I can't, hon. I wish I could.
So I will find judgment for Mr. Malone on default on loan payments, which Mr. Woody acknowledged, but believed that the amount they owed was significantly less. The principal amount owed $1,387.99, that being the principal on the loan that had incorporated to that point the late fees. The service fee of $50, or pardon me, the filing fee of $50, a service fee of $70. The late fees up until today, the additional $500. So the total amount owed to Mr. Malone by Mr. Woody and Ms. Bell is $2,007.99. And I've signed an order to that effect. All right. A copy of this order is available to each of you in the file, and I hope parties can maintain at least some degree of a relationship, since
Right.
I realize it's been strained.
Lisa, I have that book. That's the book I'm talking about. I took it on vacation. On my last trip to Florida. It was lovely. I sat at the pool and read it. And this lady came up to me and it struck a conversation. And I was like, well, I actually watch court all day, so that's my sort of job. But reading the book was great.
All right. Thank you both.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Yep.
And that will conclude our small claims calendar for today.
Oh, will it? Okay.
Your Honor, can I ask
Oh.
a
Yes. May.
How will the payments be made?
You have 30 days to work that out with Mr. Malone. Typically, the court doesn't impose a payment plan. So if the amount isn't paid after 30 days, then Mr. Malone can begin collection activity, which can incur additional costs for you if he incurs additional costs in doing that. But usually folks allow a payment plan as long as there's one that's agreed to. So that's the normal approach.
Thank you.
All righty. All right. Thank you both.
All right. So that's a good stopping point. What I'm going to do, I'll go and set up the members only stream. As a reminder, we're just going to hang out. We're going to look at some video. Well, look at my subscriptions and see which ones you guys have too. I think we'll do it in 25 minutes ish. 6:20 Pacific, 9:20 East. I will go ahead and post it shortly. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all your kind thoughts, words, positive vibes, love. And remember that I love you. I'm proud of you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.